Welcome back to Journey to Peace with me. So in this video, I'm going to talk about all the ways that I will be modifying Dave Ramsey's baby steps or his plan in 2019. You ready? Let's get into it. But before we get started, I need you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Join the family. I am so excited. We have hit 400 subscribers. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I am thankful. If you're an old-time subscriber, I thank you for subscribing and joining this journey with me. If you haven't joined us yet, what are you waiting for? Come on, join the journey. All right, so how I'm modifying Dave Ramsey. First, I told you all that I made a video about working out and my weight loss journey, and that it was a very sad and emotional video. Well, a part of that video discusses why I modified Dave Ramsey in this manner. So that manner is I budget for vacations. I have lost so many people recently within the last year or two at young ages, where it has made me realize that life is not worth living if I'm just living to get out of debt, living check to check, trying to make sure I make ends meet without providing my children with memories. So my husband and I have devoted ourselves to making sure we budget for vacations. Our children need memories. They have been so used to me saying, no, it's not in the budget, where if someone asks them or tells them they need something, their first response is, my mommy's gonna say that's not in the budget. And while I appreciate the fact that they've listened to me and they understand that we're on a budget, I don't always want that to be their answer. Mommy says it's not in the budget. I don't think that that's fair to them. They are 4, 6, and 12, and they don't always understand that we can't do everything that everyone else does because we are living by different standards. I don't want our vacations on credit cards. I don't want gifts on cards. And so if I can't pay for it in cash, then we just don't do it. So we've decided that in order to give our family and our children memories, we're going to budget for them. And so right now, although we're gazelle intense, we are still budgeting for those things because our children need memories. The other way that I have modified Dave Ramsey's plan is I still use a credit card.
What?
I know, but I do it responsibly. And in using credit cards, I had to change my mindset first. I had to make sure that I was ready to be debt-free and ready for using a credit card responsibly before I did it. Responsibly means I use it and I pay it off. I don't wait for the statement to come in. I know I've used it. I immediately deposit that money back into my account and I pay it off. My bills are still auto-debited and things like that. But if I make a purchase in the store using my miscellaneous money, I make the purchase on my card, and then I immediately take the cash out of my wallet and set it to the side so I can pay that card off. I have gymnastics auto-debited on a credit card because it's giving me 1.5% cash back. Why not? In my sinking fund, I have my Christmas fund. I did all of my Christmas shopping online. So I used my sinking fund that had all of the cash in it to reimburse myself for the card purchases. That's what I mean by I'm using a card, and I do it responsibly so that I can get cash back, so that we can use that 1.5% cash back to cash flow a vacation down the line. Those kind of things. That way I'm not incurring any interest on the purchases I've made, and I'm not affecting my credit score. I modified it because I care about my credit score. I know with Dave Ramsey and his plan, the goal is to get to a 0 credit score, but that is unreasonable for me. The reason why is because I have 3 children, and so I am preparing them to live in a world that does need a credit score. So as long as I keep my score high, I can add them as purchasers on my card so that their score starts high and they don't have to worry about the stuff that I went through because my credit score fluctuated. I've also modified it because Dave Ramsey believes that you should live on rice and beans alone. And I know bread was good and fish was good for the Lord, but baby, we ain't doing rice and beans every night, okay? We just can't do it. I need my children to know what real food is, and so we're gonna eat good. We're gonna eat on a budget, but we're gonna eat good. And whatever I can get at the grocery store within my budget and within my price range, that's what we're gonna do. So I still budget for $100 per person in our family. We got 5 people, so that's $500, but I use coupons to support us at the grocery store so that I can offset some of the costs of buying, real meat or what have you. And the final way that I modify Dave Ramsey's plan is because I'm not throwing all of my money at my debt, I have set some money aside, and I do that setting aside as sinking funds. Whatever is left over after that, that will get put towards debt. But I have a sinking fund so that when these things come up, because they will, when those events that my sinking funds, and I'll link that up in the card above, when those events arise, I don't want to have to pull from my emergency fund. The money is just there sitting in those sinking funds, and when we need it, we have it. And that is how I have been able to sustain us not going into our emergency fund so far. So these are the ways that I have modified the Dave Ramsey's plan to benefit me and fit within my lifestyle. How have you modified it? Have you modified it? What are your thoughts? Leave them in the comment section below. Give me a thumbs up. It really does help. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, until next time, journey on.